สวัสดีครับชื่อสอนรามเป็นอาจารย์สอนที่มอทักษิณ Hello, my name is Sterling. Thai nickname Sonram. I teach at Taksin University, and I want to talk to you about being Mangsawirat, vegetarian. In Thailand, many people are farmers or fishermen. In the past, Thai people would catch animals and eat them. For example, I am a farmer. I grow rice in the field. Sometimes birds come to eat the rice. Crabs come to kill the rice. Rats come to eat the rice. I kill the animals and eat them instead, so the animals cannot eat my rice. In the past, Thai people did not eat beef because the buffalo helps you to grow the rice. Thai people usually did not eat chicken because the chicken gives you eggs. This is part of the traditional wisdom of the local people. If the animal does something good for you, you should not do something bad to the animal. If my buffalo dies, I will have a funeral, not a barbecue. Today it is very different, and I have to apologize for that. I am sorry. I come from America, but I don't like American culture. In America, we do very bad things to animals. Today, I see Americans are teaching Thai people how to hurt animals, how to treat them badly. Maybe you know about factory chicken. This picture is from a video about a chicken factory in America called Sanderson Farms. In this video, they say the chickens have a big room to walk around, lots of room to move. What do you think? Do the chickens have room to walk and move around? No! Also, you can see that it's very dark. At the factory, chickens never see the sun. If you eat factory chicken, you are eating an animal that never saw the sun. And this is not the worst thing that we do to animals. There are much worse things that we do to make animals suffer. Actually, it would take a long time to explain the bad things we do to animals. And if you love animals, some of the pictures and stories might make you hate people. I am a Buddhist, and the goal of Buddhism is to eliminate suffering, eliminate pain. How can we do that? In Lord Buddha's teaching, we are all connected together. When I eat a vegetable, the vegetable is part of me. It becomes part of my body. And before that, the sun, the water, the earth are part of the vegetable. So everything is connected, and I want good things for my body. I want to eat good food. The problem is, when I kill an animal, the animal suffers. Then I eat the animal, so that suffering is part of me, part of my karma. The path of Lord Buddha is to eliminate suffering. No more suffering. If I do not want to suffer, I cannot make you suffer, because we are connected. If I do not want to suffer, I cannot make an animal suffer. When I came to Thailand, I was very surprised. In Thailand, in Theravada, the monks eat meat. They cannot kill an animal, but they can eat meat. This is very different from Buddhism in other countries. On Makabucha, I went to Wat Pramahatat in Nakhon Si Thammarat. I met monks from China, monks from Vietnam, Mongolia, many countries. They do not eat meat. Actually, the monk from China told me it was disturbing to see meat at the market inside the temple. He asked people to stop selling meat inside the temple. I understand that in the past, for the local people, the farmers and the fishermen, maybe it was hard for them to feed the monks, so the monks had to eat meat. Today, I think it is very easy to give vegetarian food to the monks, so I hope we can change this. So we can think about some ways to stop animal suffering. This is one reason people become vegetarian, because of religion, because they want to stop suffering. People also become vegetarian for health. In Phuket, there were many Chinese people who worked in the tin mines. Some dancers and actors came from China, but then people got very sick. They had a virus. Nobody knew how to stop the virus. So the Chinese actors prayed to 9 gods, and they decided to eat vegetarian food. This was the beginning of Ahan Jay, and it worked. They ate vegetarian food, the virus stopped, and people became healthy again. Now we have a holiday to remember about that time. So every year we have a vegetarian festival. It started in Phuket, but we have the vegetarian festival in Songkhla and Hat Yai also. Last year it was near the clock tower, Honalika. This year it is October 16 to 25, and I hope you can go. Some people do not go to the vegetarian festival, but they make vegetarian food. You see the yellow flags in this picture? In October, if you see these yellow flags, it means the restaurant has vegetarian food. In Hat Yai and in Phuket, you can also see people do this. They walk through fire. They push swords through their cheeks. Actually, it's a little bit scary, but what is the point? I told you we are connected to animals. If you are vegetarian, you do not make animals suffer. If you do not make suffering, you do not suffer. You cannot feel suffering. So these people eat the vegetarian food, and they feel very little pain. I hope some of you think about how to become vegetarian. How can you do it? In Thailand, it's very hard to find vegetarian food. Sometimes I order fruit salad, but they put shrimp in it, gapi. How can you be vegetarian? First, go to the vegetarian festival. You can try many kinds of vegetarian food. If you like the food, you can ask about the recipe, how to cook it, where you can buy it at a restaurant. Also, if you have a garden, a suan, you can grow different kinds of fruits and vegetables. When you have lots of fruits and vegetables, you can try new ways to cook them. Also, I want to warn you, if you like to eat lots of meat, do not try to be vegetarian. First, you have to eat less meat. If you eat lots of meat, try 1 month, eat less meat. Next month, eat less meat. Next month, eat less meat. Finally, no meat. You can be vegetarian. But if you eat lots of meat now and tomorrow you say, no meat, it will be very hard. Probably you cannot do it. When you eat less meat, you can eat more vegetables. If you're not sure how to cook the vegetables, you can search for information online. There are many ways to learn recipes, directions about how to cook vegetarian food. Some people say, I love cooking. I learned another language by cooking. You can search for vegetarian recipes in English, and you can practice your English language skills while you learn to cook. But sometimes it's hard to cook Western food. You can consider Indian food. If you go to a place with many tourists, like Pattaya or Phuket, you can try Indian restaurants. Remember, Lord Buddha came from India. Indian people have many vegetarian recipes, hundreds of vegetarian foods. It's also very spicy, like Thai food. Indian food has a lot of flavor. You can also search for information about Thai food. If you have a friend who wants to be vegetarian, you can share information on Facebook. This is my friend Lisa. Lisa lives in Ranot. She is a doctor of Thai medicine, and she teaches online classes about Thai medicine. You can find her on Facebook if you want to learn about Thai medicine. Also, Lisa has been posting videos about how to cook Thai food with vegetarian recipes. If you want to try vegetarian food, it's good to find friends who want to try it, and you can share recipes together or cook and eat it together. I recommend you don't go too fast. Actually, my friend Lisa tried to eat vegetarian food for 30 days, but now she is not vegetarian. If you eat lots of meat, then you completely stop. It's very hard to become vegetarian. Some people want to know, is it hard to be vegetarian? Do I miss meat? Do I want to eat meat? No. Actually, after I was vegetarian for about 1 year, the smell of meat makes me feel sick. Now I have a problem that I cannot go to the market if the smell is bad. But I love to go to the market to find new fruits and vegetables. I think we can make lots of delicious vegetarian food if we are creative. Think about this. People only eat a few kinds of meat. People eat beef, pork, chicken, and seafood like fish or squid. Only a few kinds of meat. But we have thousands of fruits, thousands of vegetables, thousands of herbs and spices. I think we can make some delicious recipes. For example, do you know this fruit? This is called guk fruit. This week I found it at the market. I never ate it before. You can make delicious sticky rice with this fruit called soy guk. It's very popular in Vietnam, but Thai people don't eat it. You can try it. There are many fruits we can eat, many vegetables we can try. Also, many kinds of rice. Did you know Thai people have lost 99% of your rice? In the past, there were 20,000 kinds of rice in Thailand. Today, there are only 200. The Thai government told the farmers to grow bad rice, grow cheap rice, and sell it to other countries. My friend comes from Vietnam. In Vietnam, they have many kinds of delicious rice. But my friend complains it's so hard to find good rice in Thailand. Thai people, you lost your rice. This happened at the same time you started to eat KFC and hamburgers. Today, Thai people eat more meat and less rice. I think if we stop eating so much meat, we can consider how to eat better rice, better fruits, better vegetables. So I hope that you will try vegetarian food. Again, we have a vegetarian festival in October. You can join the festival and try vegetarian foods. The festival is 9 days. Try to be vegetarian for 9 days and see if you like it. Now let me know in the comments if you have any questions. Thank you. ขอบคุณครับ